Peace. What's up, y'all? Today, really quickly, I just wanted to show you guys a working that I'm doing for a client to banish and release poverty consciousness. I don't really talk a lot about poverty consciousness on here, but I talk about it a lot on my Twitter, and I just really wanted to show you guys this working because I feel like a lot of people tend to work backwards when it comes to spiritual work and when it comes to candles and when it comes to manifesting. A lot of people think that they can just go and pick up a green candle and light a candle and all of a sudden start to manifest and start to draw in. But people never take the time to actually recollect and go inwards and to realize you cannot manifest anything. You cannot go to any botanica, you cannot pick up any candle, you cannot do any root work, you cannot work with any herb, you cannot draw in anything until you clear out, first of all, until you clear out the negative energy that is surrounding you already, until you take your cleansing bath and you clear out all of that negativity, you clear out that energy that is surrounding you, and then you also reprogram your mind. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that they chase money and they chase material gains and they chase material wealth instead of aligning with it. And all of that stems from really poverty consciousness and this social engineering kind of mentality from you are born that tells you that you're not worthy. You are not worthy of attaining the same assets that, let's say, the rich person that you're watching on TV has. You're not worth that $1 million home. You're not worth that the jet that you may want or the cars that you may want. And wanting those things are fine, but living a life of wanting those things all the time will always keep you in a mindset of poverty consciousness. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. You notice the richest people, they always continue to chase money because they don't align themselves with the fact that they already have it. They align themselves with always wanting more instead of just aligning themselves with, well, I just got a new gig that's just going to allow me to maybe make $200,000. They start to chase that because they are so programmed and tied to material gains and to material wealth. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like poverty consciousness is really formed from this 3D matrix, and it's kind of like a belief system that all you live to do is survive. You just live to survive. Your whole life is meant to survive. You just live to work. You live to work. You live to work, make money, buy material gains. Christmas comes around, you do it again. New Year comes around, you do that same thing again for the next year. You're waiting until Christmas for the new games and apps and programs to come out, and you really have to work on eliminating that poverty consciousness from your mind, from your body, okay? A lot of times poverty consciousness presents itself in a kind of lack mindset where you always find yourself in lack. You get a new apartment, now you want a car. You get a car, now you want a 2020 car. You understand what I'm saying? You just got a new iPhone. Now you need a new iPhone because everybody else has one. Keeping yourself in a constant state of feeling lack. New Samsung TV comes out. All of a sudden you want the TV because everybody else is talking about it. Everybody else is saying they have it. Alexa comes out. You want that because everybody else has it. Social programming tells you that you need it. That is all forms of poverty consciousness, okay? When we become overly entangled in the material world and we get wrapped up in these feelings that we always need more money, we always need, we never are grateful for what we already have. This ideal of lacking money sends these kind of toxic stress chemicals into the brain, and it starts to cause the body to go into a state of flight or flee. And you look at these different realms in these realities that you live in. For example, for me, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. So I see these different polarities and these different versions of, you look at places like the hood, and then you go to central, you go to upper Manhattan, and it's a totally different, it's two different places, two different spectrums. And you see these people who grow up in maybe, let's say, the projects, or they grow up in these housing systems, and those are perfect examples of people who are automatically embedded from the time they are born to poverty consciousness. From the time they are born, they are told that they are not worth money, they are not worth assets, they are not worth gain. So what do? They grow up in, number one, survival mindset. And then they grow up in a mindset of always having this need to chase money versus aligning with money. And that is two different things. Chasing money is always chasing the bag. Always feel like you have to chase a bag. Always feel like I'm chasing a bag and I'm getting money and I'm da-da-da, versus money aligning with you, versus people just wanting to give you, versus you going on an interview and you don't even have to fight for that maybe 75K salary that you want, because the person that sits in front of you sees your value and automatically wants to give it to you. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime, how do I say this? It's super important that we get into a habit of reprogramming our mindsets. You understand what I'm saying? The more you start to operate in a zone of appreciation and operate in a spirit of gratitude, that is how the universe really tests you. What does your spirit hit for when you have nothing? When you are on rock bottom and you are at your last dollar, do you still have faith? Do you still trust in the universe? Do you still trust that the universe will provide and will align for you the way that you know that you deserve? You understand what I'm saying? The only difference between a rich person and the difference between you is the rich person is aligning themselves with the mindset that they deserve money. Point blank, period. You talk to any rich white man on Wall Street, you talk to any of them, even if they grow up in poorness, even if they grow up in the same places that, you know, the same places that a lot of us grow up in, a lot of them, they will never, the difference between them and a lot of us is no matter what, they always believe that they are worth exactly what it is that they deserve. You understand what I'm saying? So the more you start to operate from a sense of gratitude and appreciation, the happier you become, and the higher your manifestation vibration grows, because you are coming from a place of gratitude and you're not coming from a place of lack all the time. When you come from a place of lack, you'll notice that this comes and it flows. This comes and it flows. You get and it goes. You never are in a place of security because you're always chasing everything else. You understand what I'm saying? So once you start to create the vibrational inner shift that causes you to physically attract higher paying jobs, higher contracts, wealthier clients who want to give you, you understand what I'm saying? You operate and you see the world from a different standpoint. So I really just wanted to talk about that really quickly. I just wanted to show you guys this is a poverty conscious banishing work that I do for clients, and I'm really these are my favorite type of workings. You know, doing other shit, doing the hexing shit and the evil shit and all that shit that y'all be wanting. It's all fun and it's all good to do, but workings like this and really reprogramming the mind and allowing that DNA activation to come into place and pushing that energy out there, sending confidence, high John spells, you know, victory working. These are all my favorite type of workings. These are my favorite type of services to do, because these are the services that last a long time. You understand what I'm saying? It's easy to want to manifest a new job and a new career, but what happens when you get it? You'll always be chasing. How do you eliminate and banish out that negative energy? So I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly and rant like I always do. And of course, this candle is already starting. It hasn't even been an hour since I've been consecrating and casting over this working, and it's already starting to run. Candles are already starting to run. So yeah, of course, I can't tell you guys, I'm not going to tell you guys what's in everything, but if you guys want to order some of these candles, I do make them myself. I make I make a whole bunch of stuff that's on my site. I make poverty banishing candles. I make a whole blockbuster. Whatever you want most likely can be custom made. This skull right here, I also custom make skulls. This isn't a custom made skull, but the top of it is. I have a mold in which I create my own skulls, and the skulls, they usually don't have like these little X's. It's usually just the head, and I love those more because it gets straight to the point. Like, I don't need all of this and the X and all of that crap. I really don't. But the herbs, some of the herbs that you can use are simply like, these are a bunch of different mix of herbs, but you can use hyssop. Hyssop is a very good cleansing herb, and it's a good herb to push energy away and push negativity away. And when you think about it, poverty conscious is a form of negativity. It's a form of evil. It's its own self-induced form of negativity and its own self-induced form of negative energy. You understand what I'm saying? So it's super important that we banish that out. We clear and cast away that evil and clear and cast away that negative energy from us. So yeah, I just really wanted to talk about that quickly. I hope that it touched on anything. I can make a part 2 to this video if you guys want to get deeper into poverty consciousness and really evaluating the way that you operate and the way that you operate with money. You understand what I'm saying? Analyze the ways that you operate with money. How do you see money? How do you value money? Do you see money as a tool, or do you hold money so tightly to you that you never even allow Four of Pentacles energy? You never allow the ebb and flow. You never allow money to be released from you. You get money and you hold on so tight to it, and then the minute that you get it, you only see appreciation in it with the material gains. Do you walk into your house every single day and thank your home for allowing you to have a roof over your head? Do you thank yourself when you're able to pay your bills? You understand what I'm saying? Shift your consciousness. When you pay bills, thank the universe that you even have money to pay your bills this month. Thank the universe that you have a home. Thank the universe that you have to eat. When was the last time that you thanked your limbs for being able to walk? When was the last time that you thanked your lips for being able to talk? When was the last time that you thanked your hands for being able to hold? When was the last time that you thanked your eyes for being able to see? You understand what I'm saying? So when you shift your mindset into more positive and you start looking at things in a more positive sense, you'll realize that, okay, I can start manifesting more because I'm not manifesting from a place of lack. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this really quickly. And of course, peace. Love y'all. Bye.